Hey guys, welcome back to episode 12 of the Renaissance Run, our custom Nuzlocke of Pokemon Radical Red, where we'll be catching the best Pokemon in each location. In the last episode, we survived the Weather Route Gauntlet on the way to Fuchsia City. Today we're going to grab our next few encounters and take on our rival Brendan before we explore the Safari Zone. Start of this episode is going to be a little bit different because, I had my first technical difficulty. I was halfway through recording this episode and ran out of space on my hard drive, and it cut the recording, corrupted it, and I lost all of that footage. So I had already caught our first 4 encounters that we get before prepping for Brendan outside of the Safari Zone. So what I'm going to do is just go through those mons and name them and give their artist masterpiece in fact, so that we don't miss those. Right, so our first catch was in Fuchsia City and was this Sage Power Togekiss named Fouquet after Jean Fouquet, whose masterpiece is a self-portrait miniature. And he was the royal painter for King Louis XI and known for his miniature works of art. Next, we went down to Route 19 and caught us a Silvally named Hugo Goes after Hugo Vandergoes, whose masterpiece is called the Portinari Altarpiece, oil on wood painting. And just as he reached the height of his painting career, he decided to close down his workshop and join a Brussels monastery. No one knows why he made this decision, but we do know he was still allowed to make paintings while there, and even allowed the privilege of drinking red wine. On Route 15, I went ahead and caught a Lunala and named him Bermejo after Bartolomeu Bermejo, whose masterpiece is called St. Michael Triumphant Over the Devil, oil painting on panel. He's considered by many to be the #1 painter out of the Spanish Renaissance. He did have a slight reputation for not being reliable, however, so many of his art commission contracts included incentives to keep him working and threats of excommunication if he didn't finish the job. And then finally we have Bosch, our Ripen Talonflame, after Hieronymus Bosch, whose masterpiece is called The Crucifixion of Saint Vilgeforti. And when he was a teenager, Bosch witnessed a fire destroy his entire hometown of over 4,000 homes. It's believed that this trauma was featured in a number of his paintings, with burning buildings being found in the background of them. So those are our 4 mons. I'll go ahead and, just for trust purposes, this is Fuchsia. We got our Togekiss right there in our Dex Nav. Route 19 here is where we got the Silvally. And then up here we grabbed our Toxic Orb from upstairs in this building. And then Route 15 is where I got Lunala. And then Route 14 is where I grabbed the Talonflame, which must have been at night. And there it is. Also grab the Hydro Pump TM over here. And Dragon Claw. Okay, so now we can go ahead and prep for Brendan, so that we can get into the Safari Zone and start exploring that today. Let's pull Brendan's team up here. So he leads off with a Clear Body, Air Balloon, Metagross with Stealth Rocks and Explosion. Then a Choice Band, Adaptability, Crawdaunt. A Choice Scarf, Huge Power, Medicham. Trace Gardevoir. Silk Scarf, Exploud. And then Technician, Mega Sceptile with Swords Dance. So, pretty tough team. Not the scariest team we'll go against, but definitely not going to take it for granted here. So let's figure out what we're going to bring against this Metagross first. I think we lead our Hisuian Typhlosion against the Metagross here with our own Air Balloon. And we're faster, we set up the sun, and Flamethrower one-shots it. Setting up the sun isn't going to buff Brendan's team in this situation, so I don't have any concerns about doing that here. So that'll be our lead, and then we can start prepping for the Crawdaunt. For the Crawdaunt, we can actually go Tapu Bulu with Desolate Land to nullify its water-type moves. Then we're faster, and Horn Leech will Oko, and we'll gain all our health back. So that's perfect counter for the Crawdaunt here. And now we can start thinking about the huge power Medicham. For the Medicham, we can bring in our new Lunala, super defensive, and we can one-shot with Moongeist Beam. So we'll do that for Medicham, and then start prepping for the Gardevoir. For the Gardevoir, we are faster with Iron Crown, and can take it out with Tachyon Cutter if we go Metal Coat. And we're living crits, so feels pretty good to do that for the Gardevoir. And now we can start looking at the Exploud. I'll probably check Urshifu here. Yep, Urshifu works here as long as we go Chillin' Berry for the Boom Burst. We outspeed and close combat will take it out. So then the last mod we need to prep for will be the Mega Sceptile. We definitely go our brand new Sage Power Togekiss for the Mega Sceptile because we are immune to the Dual Drop, we're immune to the Earthquake, and even at +2, 5 hits of Bullet Seed doesn't take us out. So we'll go Citrus Berry in case it's critting, but we should be pretty safe to go into Togekiss and either Dazzling Gleam or Air Slash for the KO here. So I'll get our layout updated, and then we can go take on Brendan. Alright, let's go. Feeling pretty good about this battle. Alright, Francesca. Bringing out the sun. We're both floating. You can't get away from me. Sceptile immediately comes out. We go into Togekiss. Goes for the Swords Dance, okay. This one should pop our Citrus. Nope. Don't need to. Let's go. Gardevoir is gonna trace our Sage Power, which is kind of annoying. Definitely annoying. I think we're still good. Stick with our plan. We resist that. That was best case scenario. Now we'll be faster and can Tachyon Cutter. Metacham comes out, we go into our Lunala. Perfect. You're locked into that, probably withdraws, yeah. X-Cloud was smart. Crits me. I should be faster. There we go. Thunder Punch this time. It's perfect. Right out into our Bulu. Hard counter for Crawdaunt. Probably gonna go Crunch. Yeah. Still hurts with a Choice Band. Don't get me wrong, but we're gonna be faster. There we go. And that is Safari Zone, Brandon. Get another care package. Notably getting 10 more leftovers. I'm gonna save here. Alright, let's make our way through the Safari Zone now. Grab our items, grab our TMs, grab our encounter. We're gonna check all the areas. You know the drill by now. We've got a Marshadow here. I'm gonna make note of all of the notable encounters. And we'll come back for whatever we need to come back for. Ooh, Kyurem. Definitely writing that down. Grab Earth Power. Grab Heracross Stone. Check the third area here. We got Genesect. Kind of it here. Grab our Beedrill Megastone. Check what's down here. We got Sandy Shocks. Okay. Grab the teeth, grab ore sphere. We'll grab surf as well. And then we'll work our way around to grab the rest of our items and TMs. Iron boulders back. Marsh stomp. Alright, let's check the decks now. I think that was all of the areas. So we had Marshadow. Ooh, Sheer Force Marshadow is really good, I think. So, Rem, Fairy Aura, boost something it's weak to, which is not the best, but still a really good Pokemon. We don't have a lot of ice types right now. Sandy Shocks, Punk Rock and Pressure. Nothing crazy. Then what else we have? Genesect. Drought. Okay. I don't need that. I think we get the Marshadow here. Boost damage by 30%. I feel like that's gonna be really good to have. Marshadow's really fast. I have a lot of dragon types already. So that was in the first area, so we'll just go back. Alright, and this is going to be Grunewald after Matthias Grunewald, whose masterpiece is called the Eisenheim Altarpiece, which is a group of oil paintings. Some theorize that Grunewald and his partner Nithart were actually the same person. However, it's more likely that Nithart may have pretended to be Grunewald for business purposes. Alright. Now we can get out of here. And give the teeth back to the old man. And get strength. Now we can fly to pewter and wrap it up for today. So I'm gonna save and save state. and say thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hopefully we don't have anything like that again. Join me Monday for the next episode where we will take on the Brock, Misty, and Lieutenant Surge gym rematches, my favorite part of the game. Do you think the squad has what it takes? Let me know in the comments who you think I should bring to the Brock rematch, and we'll see how my picks match up on Monday. Bye, guys!